Hello. Let me just go to comments. Okay, just wait for people to join us and let's see how we go. You are live on Facebook there and Twitch. I have no idea what Twitch is, but apparently I'm live on there as well. Anyway, so all I need now is just a few people to come on board and I can start reading using my beautiful crystal animals, which I'm just getting out of my bag. Anyway, so hello, Billy Diamonds. Great name. Would love a message. I hopefully can give you one of those then, my lovely. Okay, if you name an animal, let's see if I've got it. And if I have, then I can maybe give you a reading from it. All right. And sometimes spirit join in with us as well. Can't always guarantee that, but let's give it a go. You have to excuse me. I am ready, but let's do this. You want a cat? Okay, that's cool. Let's see. So I've got a couple of cats. I love my favourite cat though. Let's have a look what I'm drawn to out of the pussycats. Okay. I will. Thank you. Right. So, hello, Izzy. Right. So this is all YouTube at the moment. So I'm hoping. And Sarah. Anyway. Hi, Sarah. Anyway, you. So right. You have a fox. Don't have a fox, but we'll see what we can do. Izzy. Let's hope so too. Oh, your dad. Well, first off, our loved ones are always with us, no matter what. That doesn't help you in regards to giving you a message, but I'm just trying to sort my little desk out here so I can write people's names. So initially, we're going to go with Billy at the moment. So let's see how we go. And we've gone for the cat, which is what Billy wanted. All right. So let's put your name up there, Billy. So Billy Diamonds, wherever you are in this big wide world. All right. So you asked for a cat. So this is my puss cat here, which is made out of Welsh coal. And I love saying this. I know it's Welsh coal because it says made with coal from Wales on the bottom. There you go. Now, Billy. Okay, Billy, would you understand UK? Thank you very much. Billy, would you understand, would it make sense to you that you're a deep thinker or you like maybe overthink things too much, okay? And I just feel like there's something going on with you at this moment in time. There are so many things in our own respective lives. I can't go through everything just in this short time that I'm online. But the fact is, I just feel like if we go for the main thing that's whatever pops into your mind at the moment, that it's like you're picking things apart. Okay, I'm doing this because I'm picking things apart. Okay, in regards to just and it's stopping you from actually getting anywhere because you're just doing, not procrastinating, not just faffing about, but it's like you can't get through all of that information to move forward. Would that make sense, please, Billy? Okay. And it's like I feel as well, thank you, my lovely. I feel also that as I'm looking at the cat here, she's, although she's sitting forward, maybe in a facial and right, okay. So I do apologise. A message has come up on Facebook. Right, okay. So it looks like Facebook's having problems with streaming and it's coming up with face like user, that sort of thing, as opposed to people's names. So let's see how we go. It might just be a complete and utter YouTube thing today. All right, so Billy, you've actually answered yes to what I've just asked you about. Now I'm looking at the animal here. All right, although she's sitting here, she's actually facing, so her body is facing forwards, but her back, that's her back, her body is well, her back is here, but she's also the body. Oh, for God's sake, I'll start again. The body is facing forwards, but she's looking back, and she's got the most intense face if you can see her here. Right, it's beautiful face. Right, coming back to you, Billy Diamonds, with the message. Okay, I feel with this picking things through with the thinking and that, I just feel like there's a lot of, it's almost like if you step forward out of your comfort zone kind of thing, it's like what's happened previously is going to happen again. And it's stopping you from taking that step. It's stopping you from taking that next step forward because things look like, or I feel that they could be potentially very exciting. And I just feel very much that it's like you will never know unless you give it a go. All right. And I feel that should be like a tattoo. Okay. Like you never know unless you give it a go. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to blow a little dog hair off of my keyboard here. So it's why my breath just went, but I just feel as well, this is leaving you very much, I've just had enough. I just want to go and lock myself in a dark room kind of feeling. Okay. And I just feel there. But sometimes it just feels it could be a bit overwhelming. Especially, I feel that it's involving other people around you, and it's like you're just trying to please everyone, but sometimes you can't please everyone. So it's knowing that if you accept that, it's going with your gut instinct. It's going with the fact that, is this about them or is this about you? And it's knowing that if you're going forward with whatever's going on in this particular situation, it's knowing going forward, as long as you're being kind and good and all the other nice things, you're not doing anything maliciously. I don't feel that at all. I feel like it's just like, actually, take that leap of faith within yourself. Take that faith that you can do these, what it is you're trying to do. Um, Oh, well, thank you. I'm being given October. I know we're now into November, but I'm being given October as a special month. And I feel like there was something that happened this October just gone, something that as basically that's what you've been looking backwards at. And I feel there that things changed around October time that's made your mind change its frame, its focus. And I just feel that I want to say, go with your gut instinct and go with knowing that you've got the skills and the knowledge and the know-how, and just give it a go. As long as you're safe, you're not hurting anybody else, that sort of thing. Thank you. Okay. So just letting you know that. I'm also being taken through to, I was going to say through to December, but it's like December's sort of feels like it's already flying by, but it's taking me, the way I'm seeing it is I've got December taking me through to January. And I just feel there that January is, although maybe a cold month, it will be also wrap up warm. And I feel that the wrapping up warm side of it is not just about the weather, it's about that protecting yourself, but it's also about putting things in place to protect yourself. So it's making sure with what we're talking about here, of making sure that you are financially okay. You are financially, and I feel I'm saying financially, and now I feel that finances have a lot to do with this as well. Um, Okay. I'd like to say you're going to win the lottery, but if I would be a multi-billionaire myself by now if I knew that sort of thing. So sadly, sorry about that. Okay, where are we going now? I will, thank you. Now, I feel as well is the mental health. So mental health isn't just like about depression or whatever. It's about happiness. It's about all kinds. It's about how do we use our brain cells. Okay. And I feel for you, Billy Diamonds, is that I just get the impression that again, that mind of yours, it's like you're in, it's like I'm putting in two minds here. So one is saying, yeah, 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 go for it. The other would be, and it's like you're fighting constantly with yourself. January would be a good month. I just feel that things would take. It's just protecting you, but it makes you feel. I feel feel more positive about taking that step forward. Okay, it's about taking that moving forward. Because at the moment, I just feel I'm sort of stuck, and my life is just not really going where I want it to go. But you can't please everyone. All right. So it's knowing that. I want to give you 13 as well. I feel it's not an unlucky number. It's what you make it. And I feel that's something that you take a look at that in your life, is that luck or good work, good things happen for those that put the work in, those that set that intention of doing good. And I just feel there, that I just feel that, remember that. All right, remember that, and I feel that will help with your clarity of mind, if that makes sense to you. Okay. I'm doing this with my fingernails, and I just get the impression that, oh, it's exciting, it's anxious, it's stressy, it's all those things. But again, spending yourself in that fug of not getting anywhere, you won't get anywhere. Take yourself out of it. So if you look at the cat, her little leg is going forward, okay? But she's solid. All right, she's solid. You can't see that. She's solid. She's sitting there. All right, she's rooted. So your home, your roots are your home where you are. Okay, and it's taking that step forward. Hopefully that all makes sense. Okay. I'm also being given the name Mark as well, please, Billy. Mark, and also I feel that where are you going now? And I want to give you fresh apples. I don't know if you're a teacher or you've got a teacher around you, but or you do teaching, but I feel like I want to give, like they say, you give your teacher an apple at the end of term kind of thing. But I want to give you a nice rosy apple. In fact, it's nicer than that. It's a Braeburn apple. And I just feel, because I've been eating those quite a lot just lately, and they're just lovely. But I just want to give you that as a well done. Okay. But it's also, I'm glad you understand that name as well. But the apple, and this is just more symbolic than physical apple, unless you like apples like that. But it's also knowing, I will, thank you, is put your faith in what you do. Because I'm being shown, is it Mark Twain with the apple on the head and he shoots it with an arrow? And that took a lot of patience and skill and a lot of practice. And I feel those words are meant for you. Okay, with you taking that leap of faith, that step forward. Yeah, so I wish you all the best, and hopefully that all makes sense to you. Okay, don't despair. All right, don't despair. And it's also knowing, I'm just being pointing towards my giraffe here. So you've got the body and you've got the head. Look at things from a different perspective and it will become clearer, if that makes sense for you, Billy. All right, so I wish you all the best, my lovely. Okay, thank you. Let's put her over there. All right, so hi everyone. So we've got Izzy as well, wants a tiger, eye of. Um, I hope so too, Billy. It is what you make it, and that's why I say don't despair. Look at it from a different point of view, a different perspective. All right, because and that goes for all of us really. Sometimes we look so blinkered, we don't see what's around us, as in like what we already have within ourselves, our own skills, our own knowledge, our own life experiences, and sometimes that everybody else dramas get in the way. Look at it from a different perspective. Okay, I love that giraffe there. Um, uh, Saurab and Izzy. No, Izzy. Somebody else wanted a tiger, giraffe. Okay, I don't actually have a giraffe, I'm afraid, guys. So I do apologise. Hello, Facebook user in wherever you are. You're Maria in Yorkshire. Thanks for putting that on there. If it's coming up, Facebook user, we've got Facebook on there as well, so that's good. Okay, just realised that. So Maria in Yorkshire, so hi there. Oh, Angel, hello. I'm so glad you are putting your names on there, guys, because that's really helpful. Okay, so hello, Maria McPherson Davis. And that's the one in Yorkshire. Hello, my darling. Hope you're keeping well. Okay. T. Smith, can you have a DOP? If I'm right, that would be dog. Okay. Dog. You corrected it. Okay. I know it's Peter Smith's daughter, my darling. I know. How can I not know that name? Okay. Okay. So, Maria, I'm going to come to you next. All right. Sarah, but I haven't forgotten you. I haven't forgotten everybody. So, Maria. All right. So, frog. Right. I've got a few frogs. Let's see which one I'm drawn to. Not that one. No, I knew I had another cat. I'll put you over there, my lovely. Right. Let me go to my froggies. Got that frog there. Don't feel right with you. Okay. Let's go here. Frogs. Bear with me, everyone. I know I've got more frogs there. Just feel towards the frogs. Okay. So let's have a look. Oh, it's going to have to be that one then. All right. I'll do that then. Because the others aren't. Oh, there you are. Got ya. Okay. Right. Maria. All right. I was initially drawn to this one, but I felt it was too clunky. Okay. That's not you. You're not clunky. Okay. I feel that not just in the physical sense, but also the mind sense as well. All right. Then I saw this one here, which is the clear quartz. Okay. Which is not clunky, but it's not 100% clear. Okay. So it's that one. And then the other one was this pretty little one here. Okay. A little frog on a lily pad. All right. Now, out of the three of them, and I feel I need to include all three frogs because I feel like there's whatever's going on in your life at the moment, my lovely. I just feel very much that it's like you've got different directions, different things to choose. All right. And I feel very much that I'm going towards the three different things, different choices. And I know we all have choices in our general lives. Putting, do I have coffee? Do I have tea? Do I have this? choices are, but these are three major choices in your life, Maria. And I feel like there's the I will, thank you. So the big clunky one, all right. I feel that particular choice is I just feel that at this moment in time, there's something that you've got the opportunity of doing something that is including others around you. And it's bringing everybody together, everything together. And I feel that that's quite important to acknowledge. I feel like it brings a sense of, although a sense of maybe a little bit of anxiety, but I feel very bubbly. I feel very excited in within my tummy, as in like my in my tummy. So it's just that excitement within you, because I know you already in regards to the organizational skills that you have. But in this situation, I don't know if you're starting a new project, you're doing something where you're, as I said, bringing lots of other things or people together, all right, and doing something. I do apologize, I may have to mute myself for a second in a moment because hubby's on his way home. All right, so hopefully that makes sense, Maria, at the moment. And that's with that one. Tubs, enough, good boy. All right, so that's that one. The clear frog here, all right. As I said, it's not 100% clear, all right, but I feel that there's sometimes I will, thank you. I'm being drawn to the marks on the back here. All right, there's like little scratches on the back. I don't know if you can see them. All right, but I'm being drawn there, and I just feel like things have happened previously where it's left you, say, emotionally scarred, upset, and I'm just waiting. So if I see the light go on by the front door, I've got to mute it because he will get very loud, this dog. Okay, coming back to you, Maria. I feel very much that those previous emotional, mental, and physical scars in regards to what's happened in your past. But I feel like that transparency. But sometimes you also get marred by okay, previous thoughts and feelings and experiences. Would that make sense to you, please, Maria? Okay, hopefully you're still on there. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm being drawn to the back end of this beautiful frog. All right. So the back end there. But in my mind's eye, I'm seeing it as I can do that, my darling. I'll call you later on or write to you later on, but I'll do that as well. I'll keep them to one side. All right. So we'll do that. Okay. If you're okay with that, put your thumbs up or whatever, and I will do that for you. All right. I don't do that to everyone, everybody, because purely because, oh bless you. Okay. So, all right, my darling, I will step back from that and I'll go on to the next one. All right. But stay on board, if you are able to. All right. So, to you. All right. And I'll give you a shout later. So, I put frogs, Maria. All right. So, okay. So, scammer on. I don't know about that. Maria's not a scammer. She's a friend. Yeah. Oh, mute, mute. Oh, my eardrums are really, really hurting. Okay. Okay. So, right. So we'll leave that as that for Maria at the moment. All right. Davy Jones, hi, my lovely. T. Smith would like a dog. Okay. Um, okay. So, and James would like a dog as well. Okay. So, Darian, elephant. Okay. Hi there. Right. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else that says, right, okay, hold on. Thank you. His comment was removed. Okay, I'm not sure now. Maria, message me privately, and I can let you know, and I can continue with your reading because I'm totally confused with these scammers and stuff now. There are some horrible people out there, aren't there? Okay, what is their problem? Is what I'll get on my soapbox. I tell you. Thanks whoever removed him. So let's see. Right, we'll go here. Right, so we're going Angel would like a message. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm just looking through the messages here and just saying hello to everyone. All right. Right. Gangesh would love a message as well. Low energy, whoever that is. Let's go have a look here. Elephant, Darian. Okay, I'm going to go for Darian now. All right, so Darion, elephant. Right, so thanks, Maria. All right, let me just check my phone. We'll go there. And got ya. All right. So I'll give you a shout later on, my darling. Okay. So right. So Darian wants an elephant. So I've got lots of elephants now. I love them all, but my effalumps especially. So we got you and you. Oh, okay. I'm just being drawn to you then. All right. I will. Thank you. Okay, so Darian, as I was looking through the elephants, I got different ones, okay, around me, but the first one I came to, but it's also like no me. It's like me, and I should get shown some weird stuff. I tell you, okay. I just get the impression that this elephant here is very angular. It's got lots of angles to it, okay. And whatever's going on in your life, Darian, I just feel like there's been a lot of different angles to it. So it's looking at it's like just I feel like there's some things that make you feel like you want to go, no, that's too sharp. I don't want to deal with that. It's too close to my heart. It's too close to what's happened before. It's not, you don't feel comfortable with it. But then other parts I feel like I'm sliding off the elephant's back. And I just feel like I want to just say, you know what, go down that slide. Actually, you never know what's at the bottom of it. All right. This is in a good way. And I just get the impression here that it's also as well as the elephant's back sliding off, you don't know what's at the other end, it's also the trunk sticking up here, okay. And I just get the feeling that it's I say like a mindset here. It's like I feel like I want to trump like an elephant, okay, and whatever, that's my elephant impression, but I feel like I want to do that, but I want to shout to you. I don't want to shout at you, but shout to you. You know, like people whisper it in your ear, but I just want to say, Darian, listen. You're not listening to yourself. Would you understand that, Darian? You're listening to everything else going on around you, and that's where I'm coming into those sharp edges of this elephant, okay. I just feel like it's everything else out there that is like listening to everything else, but actually it's putting yourself first for a change, if that makes sense to you. I feel also that I want to bring healing into your own heart, your mind, your body, and just bring you. And it's almost I want to put you into I usually my opening prayer when I'm on platform is putting everybody into a beautiful golden light of healing, love, and protection. I want to do that around you, Darian. Okay, where's Darian? Okay, sorry, I thought I put Darian up there, but let's have a look. Darian, where are you going? All right, there we go. All right, so if that makes sense to you, all right. Yeah, it's not anything to be scared of. It's just that I just feel like sometimes we feel like we want to be wrapped up. We want a hug. We want to just to give that, nudge on the arm and just say, God, you can do this. And I feel like I want to be, that's what I want to be shouting about, like the elephant here. Darian, you got it, you got it, you got it. And I feel like I want to say that because it's like you're saying, yeah, but I haven't got it. And then it's like, yes, and I feel like another one that is feeling, it's almost like you're being tugged backwards and forwards, and I feel that's more metaphorical as opposed to literal. But I don't know if you've got children or you're involved in younger people, because I feel like I see you holding a little one's hand, and I feel that that brings in some kind of maybe anxiety and fear. For say fear, it's not like fear, it's just the unknown, fear of the unknown about their life, how they're going to move forward in their lives. The world as it is now is potentially a very scary place, as we are being led to believe, but there are still good things to do, good people, there are still good places to go. But sadly, we just got to be more and extra careful about where and when and who we go. Okay. I will, thank you. I feel like it's I don't know what that meaning means. Getting your just desserts, okay? If okay, okay. So Okay, so Darian, I do apologise everyone for the dog barking. He's just excited that hubby's at home and his big daddy is here. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, Darian, if you don't understand the animal side of it, or sorry, not the child side of it, it may be just a metaphor in that regard. It's that it's like letting go. It's letting go of your. Oh, okay, thank you. It's letting go of your childhood, not your inner child, but your childhood. It's letting go of your past. Doesn't define who you are, but it's still part of you. And I just feel that is where I'm shouting and giving you that support and that encouragement, if that makes sense. I will. I'm being given the name oh no, where am I going? I will. I'm being given the name of it's an S name. I can't see if it's Steve or Steph. I do apologise, but if you can take both or either. But it looks like Steve or Steph. And I will. And I'm also being taken through to May and also through to July as well. I feel May and July are months that are that I feel like birthdays in there, but I also feel like I've just say celebrated a milestone, if that makes sense, Darian. A milestone. I just feel like some kind of achievement that you've just celebrated as well. So this is just all over the show, but that's how I feel you've been, or you've been in that fug of being all over the show, and that's where the angles come in regards to this particular elephant. Okay, I also get the impression that you can be quite a stubborn person at times as well. All right, thank you. You can be quite a stubborn person at times as well, but I think we all can at times, can't we? But it's knowing that don't let negativity stop you from living and enjoying your life. Okay, if that makes sense to you, Darian. All right. Okay. Okay, thank you. And I was also being but not this year. Okay, my lovely. But it's fine, but it's celebrating them. It's bringing it into the fore of your life. It's acknowledging and celebrating. Where am I going now? Okay. If I just explain. Oh, he's put some clothes on now, but he's just walking around in his pants. So yeah. Anyway, I can't unimagine that now. Love you, hun. Okay. Right, back to you, Darian. I just feel as well as elephants never forget anything, apparently, but I feel like there are times when you just keep forgetting things, and that's put you in a sticky place at times with others, and they're not acknowledging that that's who you are. It's not you're doing it to annoy people, to upset people, but it also gets frustrating as well. Would you understand that, please, my lovely? Okay. And also, I'm being drawn to the match results here at the bottom of my screen, but I want to feel like it's life is like a game of tennis. It's like you're watching everybody else. You're like, yep, they're doing that. Yep, they're doing that. Yep, and you feel like you're the net in the middle. All right. Weird metaphor, but I feel that's how you feel at times. Okay. All right. So, positivity here. Now, I want to give you, as I said, that beautiful golden light of healing, love, and protection. But I also want to give you, I want to be singing. So I don't know if you do this kind of work or you do some kind of grounding. And I feel grounding is quite important. And I feel like I want to just ground you and bring that balance within as well. And I feel by doing that, you're quieting your mind, your everything, and it just brings you back in, which will clarify your thoughts and feelings. Also, yeah, I will. It's don't go in like a bull in a china shop, okay? Or a bull elephant in a china shop. It's just be more gentle, not just with others, but with yourself when you're self-criticizing, okay? And I just feel there by knowing that we are allowed egos, okay, but they're positive way, okay, not toxic ego. It's a positive ego because it gives you that push. You're an intelligent person, Darian. Okay, I don't know who you are, where you are, but you're an intelligent person. Don't ever doubt that. All right, and use a bit more common sense if that makes sense as well. Hopefully that will make sense. I'm going to leave it there, but I just feel I'm smiling now because I just feel positive for you. All right, and I feel like I just want to say, really, I'm not going to sing it. You know the song that reach for the stars. Okay, just want to sing that song to you. All right, because it's just I just feel like you just reach. All right, but stars are beautiful. We can grab them. mentally. All right, but it means that we've got hope. We're still looking up. All right, and I just want to give that to you, Darian. Okay, so thank you, my lovely. All right, I'll be here all night on that one otherwise. Okay, so hello, Deborah Chapman, whatever I'm drawn to, so thank you. You are so welcome, Darian. Hopefully that helps you, my lovely. Izzy says Fran, don't know what that's about. Okay, elephant for Bernie. Okay, Bernie. Let me just have a look up here. My mother passed away, best friend. Oh, okay. Do we laid? Oh, bless you. Just reading someone's little message here. Oh, okay. So I'm going to put it up because you put it on an open thing here. So Jennifer, hello Jennifer. I'm not sure if this question follows the type of readings here, but my mother passed away nearly 3 years ago. Her best friend Zena, Applehead Chihuahua, I've got a Chihuahua thing, there you go, had to be laid to rest about 7 months ago. This dog was my mother's everything. She was my mother and her baby reunited, or was, when Zena and Chihuahua crossed over. Can I just say, abso-blooming-lutely. Abso-blooming-lutely. Okay, so Jennifer, and this goes for everyone, and I've said it before for those that have watched me before, doing this work doesn't mean that we don't suffer grief. Grief is a very, very personal journey, and it's difficult sometimes to see past that loss, see past losing, be it a two-legged or three-legged or four-legged, whichever. Okay. It's just, it doesn't matter. They're still part of us, part of our lives, our families. With regards to your mum, okay, I'm so sorry for your loss, my lovely, but they're physical loss, the spiritual gain. Okay. Her best friend and Zena as well, the Applehead Chihuahua. I'm gonna have to Google web what they look like now. But I will. For spirit, there is no, I've got to take that off there just for a minute, my darling, purely because you can't see me, I'll look over. Okay. As soon as our soul leaves our body, um, we're straight into spirit. There is no time limit for spirit. For us here on the earth plane, there is, but for spirit, there is no time. So with your mum, and she was there. She was there just before Zena passed. In the room that Zena passed away in, that she's put to sleep in, I feel that your mother was there. She was there with her favourite blanket for Zena. Okay, that's how I feel there. She's showing me her, like, the spiritual blanket for Zena, just to say, come on, baby girl, you're coming with me. All right. But it was just so beautiful and so caring and so tranquil as well, is how I feel there. Your mum had the most loveliest eyes, but not as lovely as Zena's. Okay. Although I do feel very drawn to the eyes in regards to the I don't know if there was problems with, I can't see if it's Zena's or your mum's, but problems with maybe cataracts or problems with the eyes themselves in some way. Okay. If this makes sense. All right. Where are we going? Okay. I will. Thank you. I also feel like I want to put mum and the dog onto a train. Okay. I want to put them onto a train, but I feel like I'm just going on a around the world tour on a train. All right. And I feel like if this wasn't a physical thing, it'll be a metaphorical thing in regards to your mum and her beautiful friend, because it's not a dog anymore, it's spirit, but her beautiful friend Zena. They are together with regards to spirit world, but they're now on a journey together around the world. There's nobody putting up fences, wanting this jab, that thing, prejudice against having a dog with you. Your mum is just showing me she's going around the world. We're going on our journeying now. There's nothing to stop us. Okay. But just to acknowledge there as well, Jennifer, that although they're doing that, that's how mum's showing me. She says the wonderful thing about spirit is I can be with you all at the same time. Okay. There is something, I don't know if you've still got Zena's collar, but I also feel like I'm being drawn to I don't know if it's like a pillow or a fluffy thing that is sort of blanket folded, but I feel like there is that still remains. And sometimes you've got the indentation of Zena's little body, okay, as she's where she would have laid. And if you put your hand on it, it would even feel warm, if that makes sense to you, Jennifer. Um, I will, thank you. I get the impression as well, so I'm just being asked about one of the dogs here. Zena, I know this isn't a chihuahua. I don't have chihuahuas, Crystal, sadly, but this is my puppy, okay? And this is the mum, okay? And or dad, whichever, gender neutral and all that. Okay, but with regards to the puppy, it's like I feel like I want to put the puppy inside you in regards to your inner puppy, your inner fun, your inner childhood, your inner not childhood, your inner child. Okay, and I just want to say, come on, girl, get out there and start enjoying your life again. As you stop, you're worrying about too many things that are stopping you from oh, I feel it. Yep. It's like your mum makes me feel like, sorry, Zena makes me feel like it's almost feeling guilty for smiling, for laughing, for enjoying things, because there are good things still out there to live. You're living, and it's just it's that I don't feel Zena lived with you, but I feel very much that she's around you, just as mum is. There is also, I don't know if you have a cookie jar, Jennifer, but I feel like there's a cookie jar that has, I don't know if it's got a picture of a dog on it or there's a picture of a dog nearby, but I just feel like the cookie jar and it's just in connection with the dog, please. Would that make sense to you? All right. Okay, what else are we doing here? Okay, I also am being shown March as well, Jennifer. Okay, and Mother's Day. All right, but I've also been taken to the around about the 18th of March as well. Um, Yep, I'm being given the 18th, so I apologise if it's not March, but the 18th. But I also want to say Mother's Day as well. Is Mother's Day is Xena Day as well? Because I feel like I don't know if you put a bunch of flowers or a flower, but also a dog treat. I don't know if that's what you've been doing, but I'm being shown flowers and a dog treat. Okay, but it's a really soft dog treat. So I don't know if Xena had problems with her teeth, but I feel very drawn to the dog treat as well. All right. I will. There are far too many memories to not remember, if that makes sense. You will remember them as time goes by. When you least are expecting it, they'll pop in and they will make you smile. They might make you cry, but they'll make you smile too because it's bringing back through that love. All right. Hopefully that all made sense to you, Jennifer. All right. Be well, my lovely. And know and know they're together, all right, and they're around you, all right. So let me put that little one back with them. All right, so hi everyone. um Hello Michelle from Calgary in Alberta, Canada. Okay, hello Pamela and James. um okay, okay, so let's do that. Deborah, hi my lovelies. Okay, so let's have a look. All right, we got right. Okay. So we're going to, am I going to go to James McMillan. All right. So if you're still there, James, let me know, my lovely. All right. Um, okay. Jennifer, if you heard all of that, then hopefully that made sense to you. But James now. Okay. So, all right, James and dog, you said, didn't you? All right, so James is there. Yes, thank you, my lovely. Okay, so dog for you, James. So I'm just looking at all my different little doggies here, all my different, I've only got a few. Okay, got you two. I've got more somewhere. So when I first started this, I would put all my animals out. I had them all spread out, pictures, everything of them. And now I just have them in the boxes, so I have to keep finding them. So I can only find, there's more here. I know you're here, but it's like they disappear. Aha, thank you. Right. So James, you asked for a dog, okay? I've now got a little pound of dogs, okay? So I don't know if you've had 4 dogs or there's always been more than one dog in your life, all right? But I'm being shown, which I showed just now, the puppy, all right? So a young dog. I'm being shown the adult one of those, all right? So being shown that. I'm being shown one with long ears, okay? Beautiful cocker, all right? And another cocker, but a different colour, okay? But older. All right. So I'm asking which one am I being drawn to, but I feel like I'm being drawn to all of them. So I feel like you've had dogs throughout your life, or at least connection with dogs throughout your life. But I feel as well that it doesn't matter how how they go, they leave us into the spirit world. Hold on one second. Okay. Oh, right. I just, I will. Thank you. Oh, I will. Out of my doggies here, I'm being drawn to the older looking dog. Okay, and the way it's looking up. All right. And if I was to make it look at me, it was looking up at me with such devotion and such unjudgmentally non-judgmental. That's the word. There's English in there somewhere. But I feel like it's like you're an old hand. Would you understand, please, James, that you know things? Where am I going with this? Okay. Would you understand, please, that you know there's you say or you think or you do things that you like, how the heck did I know that? It's like you've got old memories that you don't even know you've got until it happens, if that makes sense. Okay. And I just feel very drawn to the fact that it's like, I don't know if you're into past life regression or reincarnation or anything like that. Everybody's we're all weird and wacky in our own little ways, aren't we? But or you've looked into that. But I feel like it's that's crossed your mind at times, if that makes sense to you, James. Thank you. Because that's what I'm being drawn to, is those, it's almost like echoes of the past. All right, that's how I'm being shown, the echoes of the past. And with regards to that, I don't I don't know what you do work wise, or what you've done, you trained in, qualified in, or learnt. I just feel very drawn to the fact that it's using your brain all the time. I feel like I want to, I don't know if you're into your maths or anything like that, but I feel quite all maths and everything are or the calculations are very much part of your life. Reason I'm saying that, pardon me, right, I will. I'm being drawn to the top of the head here, okay, the little bit here for the forehead. And I'm being drawn, it's like I want to draw my, thank you, all right, and I'm being drawn towards that, okay. But in my, also in my mind's eye, I'm looking at all the little dots, and it's like I'm trying to count and bring everything. You're good with numbers as well. I'm so glad you are. You can teach me some things, okay. I'm rubbish with them, okay. But coming back to you, because this is about you, not me, right. And I feel like I want to put you back on track, because you might be good with numbers, you're intelligent little bunny, but you keep being distracted and sidetracked. That's how I feel. There's also, when you listen to other people's their I don't know, their negativity, their unsureness about themselves, or whatever. I feel like you're somebody that supports a lot of people around you. Sorry, at least four people very close to you. You're supporting them in various ways. Okay, there may be more, there may be less, but I feel drawn to four around you at the moment, and there are various ways that you are supporting them. Because I'm now being drawn to the ears, and the length of the ears, but also the fur in the ears. Okay, and I will. Thank you. And I just feel there that sometimes you can lift the hair. So you can, sometimes it's good to shut off, as in, like, not whilst they're talking to you, but good to shut off what's going on in your mind's eye when it comes to other people's problems, when it comes to your own. And I just feel like I want to sit back and just look and just say, you know what? I'm going to have a moment to myself, okay? And I just feel that would help you, James, in regards to weird, settling your stomach. Okay, I'm going all over the show with this, but I feel like I'm going all over the show, if that makes sense to you, James. I've just had August put into my mind's eye here, and I feel drawn to August, okay? And I feel very much that August, I don't know if you got something happened in or around, the 10th of August, please. That's what I'm being drawn to. And I feel there as well is I will. And if you've got a birthday or have a birthday celebrating somebody else's, whichever, around about the 3rd to the 5th of December as well. All right. I'm just being shown numbers and months and that sort of thing, which I sometimes get, don't, but it's happening. And I want to say to you, yes, James, it's happening. It is finally happening, if that makes any sense to you. I've no idea. I don't get told all the details. All right. So that'd be far too helpful, wouldn't it? Okay. Where are we going now? I also want to say, coming back to the ears and what you're listening to, sometimes it's always good to let it go in one and out the other. Pick out what you need for you, but don't miss out what you need for you, if that makes sense. Thank you. Show. There we go. 3rd to the 5th of December, there's a marriage. Woohoo! Fantastic. All right. But remember the 5th of November. There you go. Okay. Right. So have fun. There will maybe dramas. Let it go on. Don't get involved. Don't get drawn in. Okay. Like I said to somebody earlier, you can never please everyone. And some people, we just carry our luggage, like emotional baggage luggage around with us. And some people don't like seeing other people happy. And I feel that's something that you recognize in others, and that's something that saddens your own heart, if that makes sense, James. Will, thank you. I don't know if you've just done something with regards to your bank account or setting up a special account for a special thing. Again, being right, I'm showing a car or around about a car, but something connected with a car. And I just feel there, I want to say, open that pot, put it in there, shut the lid, and just keep putting it in like your own little piggy bank. Do not open it until you've got enough. It's very tempting to, but don't take it out. Okay. And I was just being shown that. Okay. The dog, I know it's not a piggy bank or pig that I've got here, it's the dog. I'm also holding on to it like this, and I feel like I want to say, look, it's that way. Okay. You are the one that can direct yourself the way you want to go. All right. But I feel sometimes it's good to just sit back, process it, and then move forward. Okay. If that makes sense. I wish you all the best. And Um, well, yeah, I'm being shown a car, but what I'm being shown is the pot, as in like it's making sure that sometimes we have a tendency to save up for something, okay, and then something else happens, you need a few quid, so you dip into that savings. So when it comes the time to use that money that is being saved for, you've got not a lot left in it, or it's not enough. I'm being shown that, but I'm being shown do not get into it until it's necessary. Use it for what it's supposed to be for. Okay, so if that makes sense. I will, thank you. I feel that there's a female around you, and I don't know if they've got like there's something about their eyes, the most beautiful eyes, and I just feel drawn to that, and I just feel very much I will. Drawn to a female around you where they've just don't know if they've got freckles on their cheeks, like on their face here as well. But there's something about their eyes and their freckles, and they're just somebody that you really, I say, love, somebody that means a lot to you and you care for deeply. Okay. But I'm being shown them as well. And the dog is saying, okay, they would do that if they had thumbs, but the dog doesn't. With their little paw, they're doing that. So I don't know what's going on there. I wish I knew all the details, as I said, but I feel very drawn to the fact the dog's saying, "Mhm." All right. So if that makes sense to you. Now you've said yes, but I hope that may be to the previous thing I've said, not this bit. All right. So we've got that. Okay. So your mother, oh bless you. But yeah, and the dog's doing this. All right. So but would that make sense of your mum's beautiful eyes and the freckles? Okay. Okay, I will. Dogs are very good at judging. Yes, to lady with freckles as well. So there you go. But dogs are very good at they know if somebody's a bad one and they know if somebody's a good one. And I'm being given the thumbs up, especially about the lady with the beautiful eyes and the freckles. Okay. And I just want to I say I've got an itchy eye. My hair is just catching my eye. But I feel did it the wrong way round. But I feel like I want to just dry your eyes as well. You're allowed to cry. Being a man, you are still allowed to cry. It's releasing all the pent up sadness that you sometimes hold. Okay. And sadness is about all different things. All right. It's not just about losing someone to spirit world. It's about all kinds of things. Okay. And yeah, so I just want to give you that. And I'm also being given a daisy as well. Why am I being given a daisy? I'm being shown a oh, okay. It's not a daisy, it's a big daisy. I know they've got a different name, okay? But And you understand, fantastic. But the daisy, you know, like they put in the fake daisies or the fake sunflowers. No, it's daisy in a VW. Yeah, in the VW with the in the car with in the little on the dashboard there. And I just want to put a flower into your car. And I keep saying your car. I nearly said your new car. I can't guarantee you getting a new car unless there's somebody very close to you that has just sorted out or is sorting out a new car, please. It could be secondhand, whatever, but it's something, a change there for them. All right. Okay, I've got to stop now. Anyway, James, I wish you all the best. And a new car, you want one? Yes, okay. But I'm not saying for definite because, you know, nothing's set in stone, is it? But I'm putting the little flower. That's what I'm being shown, the flower. So I would say look out for VWs and stuff because it's, you know, I don't know if you've been looking at those, but that's what I'm being shown. And the pot of savings. All right. So yeah, leave it at that. So good luck with you, James. And I just want to say, this person I have in the spirit world for you, they're just saying you were loved and you are always loved and you are still loved. Okay. I know it's very short and sweet there, but just want to leave that with you. Okay. Oh, I do personal readings. This is for everyone. DM me if you want a personal reading. Okay. I will not DM you. You DM me. Okay. And I do vet them because I've been scammed a few times myself. So it's not good. Yeah. So direct message me, Lainey Baine Medium, and I will get back to you. Okay. So be well, my lovely. All right then. So let's have a look through. If you use direct messaging, Facebook, then I can do that. All right, James. So, okay, right. Um, okay. Somebody's asking for a crocodile. I actually have a crocodile. Actually, I call it my crocolator. Okay, because it looks like a crocodile and an alligator, and I don't know the difference between the two. So basically, I call it my crocolator. So whoever that is, put your name on there, and I'll come to you. All right. So let's have a look. We've got Marguerite as well. Pamela, do I have any birds? Yes, I do, Pamela. Bernie was an elephant. Okay. So right, crocodile there. Right. So if I do this, hi Gainer. All right. Right. So, where did the crocodile go? Bear with me a minute, my lovelies. Okay. Oh, there's a new one. Thank you. You're very welcome, my lovely. Very welcome, James. So let me just find my crocodile as well. Crocodile. There we go there. All right. Bernie. Right. So, I'm going to put Bernie up first. All right. And right. Okay. So, Deborah Chapman with a crocodile. Okay, Deborah. All right, but I'm going to come to Bernie first. And don't go away, Deborah. All right. So Bernie, I've forgotten already. Crocodile, croc, and oh no, Deborah with a cock. I've forgotten what Bernie. Elephant for Bernie, for God's sake. So croc for Deborah, and elephant. Okay. Don't anyone get fibromyalgia? Oh, the brain, it drives me around the bend. Okay, the forgetfulness, the memory loss is just awful. There are other worse things because, yeah, just waffling now. Elephant for you. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay, thank you. I'm being drawn to this particular elephant. If I show you the first one that I wasn't drawn to, so Bernie, this is for you. So this particular one is a lighter, I should say, than the one that I was drawn to. This is the one that I was drawn to, the darker of the two. All right. So if I turn them round, okay, this is the one I'm drawn to. Let's put them there. Okay. And this is the lighter of the two. So you see they're very, yeah, a lot different, very similar, but different, if that makes sense, the darker one. Okay, Will. So this is Bernie for the elephant. All right. So Bernie for the elephant. Bernie, no idea where you are in this beautiful wide world of ours, but I feel like I'm drawn. I just wanted to pick you up and pluck you out and take you somewhere where you'd enjoy it. And I feel like I want to be going to places like Bali, Indonesia, that sort of thing, to be closer to the elephants and to hear their rumble when they are content, when they are happy with their loved ones. And I just feel, that I don't know if you've ever listened to it, but that elephant rumble is a very amazing feeling in regards to the energy, the vibration. And I just feel there that family, loved ones are very, very important to you, Bernie, if that makes sense. But I feel on the other side of this is I feel like there's been sadness, there's been tragedy, and there's been heartbreak, and there's heartbreak to come, if that makes sense. That's not me predicting, that's me just feeling that you're aware of that already. So if you've got somebody around you that's leaving you in some form or another, it's just I feel there that there's that, or that fear of loss, if that makes sense. Again, I explained fear of loss doesn't always mean they're going to die, but I just feel fear of loss is still the same process of grief. It's loss is losing friendships, family members, they've moved, whatever. Okay, but that's what I'm getting there. But what I am seriously getting is that rumble, that energy, and I'm feel like I'm being drawn round and round. And I don't know if you sit still sometimes, but you feel like you've got this energy going through you. And I feel like this is, I don't want to make it too fluffy for you, but I feel very drawn to the fact that don't know if you do energy work yourself, but I feel drawn to that part of your thoughts. Okay, your work, I would say. Okay. Now, this was the darker of the two that I was feeling there. So if that also shows to me that the heart chakra, so the communication, all right? If you can make sure that you're still on board there, Bernie, all right? If you're there, make a comment, my lovely, so I know that I'm not just talking to no one there, all right? So, but I'm being drawn to the heart chakra, so the beautiful green here, but the emotions, that sort of thing, that connection. And I also want to, right, thank you. I will. I'm being drawn also to the way that the trunk goes up as well, and pardon me. And I feel as well that I want to be saying things. Would it make sense to you, please, Bernie, that you feel very passionate about things at times, but it's like you might say to other people in the privacy of your home or over a cuppa or something, how you feel and what you'd say, but actually when it comes to the crux of the matter, you don't actually open up. You don't actually say the words, and that sort of, you beat yourself up for it, if that makes sense. Would this make sense to you, Bernie, please? Okay. Um, okay. I will. And I'm being given November. I know we're in November now, but I'm being given November, and towards the end of November, I'm being given that for you, Bernie. And I feel like I want to, I say raise a glass, but I also want to say, I want to raise a glass in happiness for a birthday or an anniversary. But I also feel like going the end of November or even the beginning ish of December for a passing. But this is anniversary of. So I'm not killing anyone off. I just feel that the anniversary of that passing is around the end of November or the very beginning of December. Okay. I don't know who you've got around you that I don't know if they've got the birthday or something on Boxing Day, but I feel very much drawn to Boxing Day as well, which will be the 26th of December, which is like, well, the day after Christmas Day, but I feel drawn to around about the 26th of December as well. And yeah, and I just want to say, um, speak up. Think about your words before you say them, but speak up. Have faith in your truth, if that makes sense. All right. Hopefully, Bernie, you've listened to all of that because you've not responded. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay. And go on to the next one. All right. So let's have a look. Oh, people are dropping out fast and fast. Okay, so I shouldn't look at that little thing there, but let's see how we're doing. Facebook user wanted the butterfly. I don't have any butterflies, my lovely. I do apologise. But if you want me to read any of the other animals, then I can do that for you. All right. And you're still there for the crocodile. Fabulous. Thank you, Deborah. All right. So Deborah for the crocodile. All right. I'm glad you reminded me. Fibro fog, had already forgotten. So don't take it personal. That is just what I do. All right. I don't get upset. Well, I do get upset about it, but it's knowing that it doesn't define who I am. And yeah, people that know me now know I don't do it on purpose. I'm explaining this because I feel very drawn to the fact that, thank you. I feel very drawn to the fact that for you, Deb, hopefully you don't mind me calling you Deb, but I feel like I want to call you Deb. Um, but I feel, oh no, sorry, just come back to Bernie at the moment. Hopefully you heard everything that I said, Bernie. If not, go back onto the YouTube and watch this again because it'll be recorded. All right. So hopefully that will make sense to you. Okay. So now, Deborah wanted, there you go, Deborah Chapman. All right. The crocodile, or as I call it, as I said, the crocolator. All right. So no idea, but I call it crocolator, bit of both. And I feel like I want to give that to you, Deborah, in regards to a bit of both. So it's like taking the positives out of any negatives, if that makes sense to you. I feel like I want to say, come on, yep, that's a horrid moment, a horrid situation. Let's take what we can out of this. What can we do to turn this round, to make it more, take control. I feel like I want to be taking control of a situation that you feel's gone, it's literally rolling downhill, if that makes sense to you, Deborah. I feel very much that there's been a lot of, I say emotional trauma, but I feel very much that there's been a lot of, yeah, emotional trauma. But words, I feel like words are, I'm being drawn to the back of this crocolator in regards to all the crisscross in there, all right? And I feel like I'm drawn to the fact that there's lots of words being said, all left, right, and centre. But I feel like there's somebody, I will. Would you understand, Deborah, that in regards to, oh, thank you. It's fine like Deb. And it does. Okay. Would it make sense to you, please, that you as a person are somebody that is constantly trying to deal with everybody else's dramas? I think a lot of us do that, don't we? But it's also the words, and it's like you get disillusioned that you're saying the same thing to the same person about the same situation, and they're not listening or taking any step forward. They're in their revolving door. Okay, they are in a revolving door. They can't get out of it because they're not in the right frame of mind. But for you, giving that support in the kind and caring person that you are, it's like sometimes you just want to maybe shout at them, or maybe a bit of swearing going on. But I feel very much, it's just like, just say, come on, you've got it. Just step away from that situation. You'll be so much happier. Okay. So thank you. All right. Sometimes it's good to be honest, but it's also good to not tell everybody everything about you. So it's not, although that's transparently, it's clear quartz, as I said earlier on with the other animal that I had, a clear quartz. It's not 100%. Okay, and I feel like I just want to say to you, people don't need to know. Banging heads together, definitely. Not literally to people out there. Don't condone that. All right, but it's metaphor. Okay, I will. Also, just showing the crocolator on its back, and I feel sometimes that no matter what, there are times when you just feel like you're feeling very vulnerable. But it's oh wow, okay, thank you. I'm being shown now. It's flipping over. So in a crocodile gets on its back in some situation, they are able to turn themselves over. You are able to turn this round. This I will, thank you. Situation. I don't know if you're just changing a job or looking at doing something. I feel very much drawn to the work related, or earning money is what I'm being shown. And I feel like I want to say to you, be passionate about it, but be patient as well. And these will be under the water, and they can just literally look like logs. And I just feel there is sometimes it would be beneficial to just be and just wait and bide your time. Okay, I don't want you to go and grab anything, but it's just grab your moment. That's what I want to say to you, Deb. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, just do that. All right. I'm melting at the moment. My heating isn't on. My rads are cold, but I am so hot. Would you understand if you're going through that part of your life where you're having power surges? I'm not been there, done that, but it's just that moment. I just want to be doing this, and oh, I see. Thank you. It's wiping away the tears. Okay, but I feel they're tears of sadness, happiness, frustration, determination, and I feel like you're just constantly going through those, and this will be. Because it can happen every other minute that you're going through your daily routines, okay? And I feel like as well that I wouldn't, if I were you, I personally don't feel like I'm sitting still for very long. I feel like I want to get up and do this, and I already done, you know what I mean? Okay, but I feel like I just want to be buzzy and I just want to get moving, okay? Because although you might be waiting like a log, I feel as well when you get moving, it's like I've just flicked the tail and you're off. All right. And I just feel like I want to do that. I want to flick your tail so you can just get on with it. Okay. This seems to be the theme for this evening is basically you can't please everyone. Okay. Okay. You live in a hot country, so it's slow here, absolutely. But that is why the log, the waiting, biding your time. So it's not just because of the heat in the weather, but it's also your own situation. Yeah, patience. Somebody said to me very many years ago when I was a teenager, patience is a virtue. I've got to say, I wasn't very patient at the moment at that time, so it was aimed at me. I didn't understand what this person meant, but it meant just wait, be like a crocodile, just bide your time, and then you're ready to go in. All right. But not in a all teeth go in, it's just go in. All right. And it's like you just bide your time. And I feel like whatever that's for, as long as that makes sense to you. All right. I will. I need to drink more water, but I feel that you need, or you could benefit from drinking a lot more water. I don't know if you just change your diet as well, Deb, but I feel like I'm being drawn to food and a softer diet, if that makes sense to you. All right. Okay. I will. I don't know if you have the opportunity to look after someone, like care for someone around you, like an older person. But I feel like I want to be giving them fluids. I want to be giving them foods that are better for them, but something that they like. So I don't. You're trying to diet. Oh, bless you. Yeah, know the feeling. Okay. So good luck with that. But do it for you, no one else. All right. What was you going to say there? The saying about the caring side of it. Um, because these guys do look after their babies. All right, they do look after their babies. They lay their eggs. They look after their babies. Yeah, they care for. And I just feel like you're that caring person. But I feel also loneliness as well in there. And okay, so good. As long as you understand that as well. But I feel that that loneliness as well. We can be in a room with a billion people and still feel alone. So I'm not saying it literally on your own, but that feeling of loneliness. First and foremost, start loving yourself, Deb. Yeah, diet be damned at times, all right, but love who you are. My process is I love who I am as a person because I'm a nice person, I think. But no, I know I'm a nice person, but I don't like my physique. Okay, I'm not happy with my weight, but I've acknowledged that. All right, and I feel just to explain, it does help you process things. All right, so where are we going there? I will. I'm being drawn to your home life as well, but your home. Um, I will. I don't know if you actually have a kitchen table, all right? And I see a wooden or a thick table, a table in the kitchen or near the kitchen area. And I just see that it's so covered in different things. I see it's like paperwork, there's flowers, there's a plate. It's a busy place. I feel like if you spend a lot of time sitting at that table, okay? And I just feel that there are times to just take yourself away and sit down in a comfortable chair and relax, put your feet up, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave it there, all right? But I wish you all the best. And I want to put you on your back, not as a vulnerable person, but as somebody that's got their legs in the air and just relaxing, all right? And that's what I feel is there. Very strong, strong back. Okay, tough skin. All right, but don't forget to be more gentle with yourself. Okay, so there you go. All right. Okay, it's always full. So you understand what I'm saying, all right? But I'm just being shown this. But sometimes just take yourself away from it and go and sit down. All right. Go and get comfortable. Okay, so that's you, my lovely. All right. So there's been a few more people coming on. All right. Karen, yes, lonely. Oh, bless you. All right. So that makes sense as well. Kayla watching for the first time, would love to connect. Hi, Kayla. Um, okay, so hi, Kayla. Maybe in a minute, my lovely. Right. Okay, let's go and have a look here. So we've had Deborah. There you go. Oh, who's that? Who asked for the bird, please? Love a reading, please. Bird, please. Okay, so whoever that is. Okay. Michelle Olivier. All right. Um, okay, so if you've got anyone or an animal, Michelle, and see what we come through from there. You are very, very welcome, my lovely. Dawn Tivnan, send me a friend request for your free reading. Dawn, don't do that. All right. We've got somebody spamming people. Please do not answer. Anytime you watch any of these shows, these readings and that, we're free. Okay. We don't get paid. We do this. But people like that, do not do it. Do not contact them. None of us will do that. Okay. Purely because that person is a scammer. Don't do it. All right. That's not what we do. All right. You can direct message us, not a problem. Okay. So, right. Somebody just says, do I have a fox or a cat? No to a fox. Yes to cats. I have two. Okay. So, who is that? That's a fox or a cat, please? Give me a name. Um, Mairead McClure, whatever you pronounce that, send me a friend request. Again, please don't do that. Okay. Veronica or Stace, if you're watching, please note that we have got somebody on board here that is trying to scam people. So if you could get rid of them, please. Okay, because I wouldn't have a clue how to do that. Okay. So who is the person that wants a fox or a cat, please? If you give me a name, I will do that. All right. So let's have a look. I find it very sad. I've got a disappointment box, mentally disappointment box, and I'm glad there's no bottom to this box. It's everything. Don't store it in here. Put it in your disappointment box. Okay. Okay. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Right. Julie Zachary. Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you. So, right, we've got quite a few people being scammed here, or potentially. So the next one is Gainer, and Steve Radford. Send me a friend request, please. Do not do that. Do not answer that. Um, Good on you, whoever that was. They didn't answer the scammer, so please don't do that. We do apologise. Okay, Maria, don't send them. You know that you've got that intelligence not to do that, but people are horrid, aren't they? Okay, let me go back here. So I saw your name, Julie Zachariah. All right, so Julie, Julie. So I don't have a fox, but you asked for a cat as well, didn't you? So Julie, I've used my black cat earlier, but for you, my lovely, okay, I am sending you. Oh, not sending you. I have this lovely wee beast here. All right, little fat cat just plopped there. Okay, with its tail. Okay, and it's just there. Blech. Okay, now this little cat, although it's made of resin, which is not crystal, inside are little specks, little flecks of different crystals. Okay, some offer positivity, for financial, for energy, for love, for healing, for grief. It's all these things that's full of little specks in there. Okay, I'd love to give you the names of them, but can't remember those. But it's the intention, the setting of those crystals in there. And the main one I love is the one right in the forehead and the one in the heart. Okay, actually, it's on the throat. All right, so the throat chakra and the crown chakra. Okay, so you've got that on this beautiful little cat. So, where are we going now? And a very grumpy looking face. All right, if you can see the face on this cat, is very okay. So, all right, there you go. Right, so Julie, I've just described the cat, as you can see it as well. All right. But I also feel very drawn to the fact of the way it's sitting or it's slumped. Okay. Would you understand? I don't know what you do work wise or your day to day routines, but would you understand that at the end of the day, You're just literally ready to go, I've had enough. Where do I go from here? How do I recharge? How do I just get into the right state of mind to start again tomorrow? Would that make sense to you, please, Julie? I'm smiling at this purely because it's just like it's something that you're doing that is, thank you, something that you're doing that is you'll feel passionate about as well, or you feel passionate about providing your doing your best, okay, at what it is you're doing, not necessarily passionate about what you are doing, if that makes sense. I also feel as well, I feel drawn to the throat, as I said, with the crystal at the throat and the crystal at the crown, okay. And I don't know if you do this kind of work, another one, but it's that spiritual side of things, that that love connection, but that healing as well. Thank you. I'm being shown, it's like literally that healing coming through, but you're always sending out healing to others. Would you understand this, please, Julie? Um, oh, I will. Thank you. I will. I also get the impression from this as well, is that there are, thank you, that with the throat chakra here, the on the throat here, I feel very drawn to the fact that I will. I just feel like there's been a lot of crying, a lot of sad words being said. If not by yourself, it's around others that are close to you. And I feel like there's been a lot of sadness and a lot of negative words being said. But I want to, it's almost like I want to squeeze it out, not squeeze their throats. Don't think that at all. I want to squeeze out all the tears, okay, and give you a diamond. Wow, I wish I could give you a diamond, but I'm being shown squeezing out all the sadness, the toxicity, the negativity, and be left with a shining diamond, as in like just that beautiful. The where are you going there with that? It's I know. Ah, got it, got it. I do apologize. It's with that, okay, that shining diamond. I'm asking, where am I going? What am I trying to give to you, Julie, as a message? Is the way they're showing me is a diamond has many, many facets, okay? So many different sides to us. And we show a different side in the situation that we're in at that time. Okay. And I feel very much that you're that kind of person that adapts to whatever situation is around you, what's going on. But I feel like there's I love the idea of sharing my sparkle with others. So I am excited for other people, and I feel you get excited for other people. That's just one of your many facets on your own personal diamond. You share your sparkle with others. But I also feel that even in the darker times, once you've squeezed out all that negativity and all the other stuff I've said, okay, it's just knowing that you're left. Be true to yourself, okay? Be true to who you are. I feel you are true to yourself. Let's just get that clarified, because I'm just holding the cat up again, because there's not a lot of crystals in there, because I feel you are true to yourself. You people, some people don't understand who you are. You can't be that nice. You can't be that kind. You can't be that loving, as in friendly, as in giving, but actually that's who you are. Would that make sense to you, please, Julie? Okay. Oh, okay. I'm being drawn to April as well, and I'm being shown total sense. Thank you. Um, I don't know if you live somewhere where certain, like around about April time, you have a lot of showers, a lot of rain. But I'm being shown, and I don't know if you live near somewhere that, or you've witnessed seeing all the animals, like the frogs and that, they cross the roads. They're going from one place to the pond to have their tadpoles. They do their egg spawn, their spawn, and create more life. But I'm feeling that there's that creating more life. I'm not making you pregnant unless you are, but or there's somebody around you that is creating more life, okay, and that's what I want to say. Life goes on. Would you understand that, please, Julie? um And if you've got a garden, or you go, I don't know if you go and visit a pond or something that you've seen, it may just be a memory, but I want to take you to a pond. I want to do the dipping in there for the animals, the tadpoles, the frogs, that sort of thing. Just put that up there. There you go. I didn't see that. I just literally was explaining that, and then you put that up there. All right. But I want to, please don't do that anymore. I used to do that as kids, but bring home the tadpoles, the newts. the great crested newt. This is King, and the other newt was Anna. Anna and the King. They were my newt friends. But yeah, you're not allowed to do that nowadays. They always got put back healthy and living. Okay, but coming back to you and your wildlife garden. Now, Julie, if it makes sense to you, all right. I don't know if you've been putting little creatures or little ornaments or little things around. I will. I'm being drawn to like fairy creatures, like little fairy doors or whatever. But I just feel like this is like special. It's not just the wildlife garden. There's little things in there, so you know that if there are fairies around, they've got their own little space as well. But it's just done quite, I say discreetly. It's there. It's not in your face. I just feel but that's what you're like, working with other people, connecting with other people. And I just want to acknowledge and say thank you for the way that you deal with other people. And it's just knowing that. And I'm giving you a pat on the back, or my guides, your guides are giving you a pat on the back, because it's just that give you that upliftment to say, give it a go, girl, because you're doing well so far. Don't doubt that. But every now and again, turn it around and give yourself the pat. Okay. Don't ignore the name Pat either. I can't see if it's male or female, like Patricia, Patrick, but I feel Pat as well. And there's a Tina in there as well, if that makes any sense to you. Right, done there. So thank you so much. And I don't think I give you a month or anything like that, but I just want to say woohoo in regards to Christmas, and any time to celebrate is a time to celebrate. And you seem to make the most out of it, and very diverse. So you're celebrating with others around you for Diwali, for Christmas, for whatever, your friends and your loved ones, just people around you. You enjoy anyone that is good, if that makes sense. Don't worry if you can't take the names. It will happen. You'll go, yeah, they may not be, I don't feel they're immediate family, but it's people in your circle, okay? And you love Christmas, so yay for Christmas. But I'm doing that, yay, because I'm just like, sparkles and tinsel and stuff, just all excited, all right? But you bring that excitement to others around you. Some people can't cope with it, but they're in a different headspace. You keep being in your own headspace, okay, in a good way. So thank you very much, Julie. So thank you. All right. So right. I love your wildlife garden too. All right. So I've got one of those, dear little thing. Okay. And it heaves with frogs and froglets and wah, love them. Okay. So let's have a look here first. Someone else. All right. Okay, Michelle Oliver, are you still there, my lovely? And a resident fox. If Michelle Oliver is there, please answer. Give me a little message there saying, yeah, I'm here. All right. In the meantime, Julie says she's got a resident fox as well. We've got our foxes around, but we used to have a resident fox, which we called Bothered, purely because he wasn't bothered at all. So we just called him Bothered. My two big dogs at the time could sit this side of the fence, and Bothered would literally be leaning up against the fence the other side, not bothered at all, with my dogs going, "Rah, rah, rah." Yeah, and just so funny. Yeah, and sadly, Bothered got run over out the front on the road, but managed to climb over a couple of fences to get back to my back door, and collapsed outside my back door. And I was able to be with him. I got the wildlife people to come and get him, and they tried for a few days, but he had a head injury and sadly had to be put to sleep. But I know a lot of the foxes that are around me now are part of his legacy, and because he was a damn good looking fox. And yeah, hello. Okay, so that was my damn good looking fox impression. All right. But yeah, so they bring so much love and joy to us, don't they? So yeah, so brilliant. Okay, I need to get a fox now, like a crystal fox, but I don't have one, so I have to keep an eye out for one of those. Right, so who was I asking for? The other lady hasn't answered, so right. Elsa Haag, could you have a message? I'd love to. Shall I give you a message? Are you still there, Elsa Haag? Haag? That's how I'm reading that. All right. So if you're there, my lovely. Okay. So in the meantime, oh, you're there. Hi, Elsa. Are you okay with me choosing an animal for you, please? Because I'm being drawn to one in particular. Oh, two. In fact, all of them. They're all going, nah, me. Okay. So, but you're the first one I was looking at, and then you're the second one. Okay, no, I'm not want you. Okay, Hazel. All right. So Elsa, sorry. Sure thing. Okay. I wonder if you've got a Hazel around you as well, or you know of a Hazel that is connected with you as well. So you won't ignore that. All right. And I will. And autumn. I feel autumn is very special. So I don't know where you are in the world, but I feel the autumnal colours that it like literally takes your breath away every single year. And and I just if I was able to, would have pulled my car over the other week, as this one street had the whole street on the right hand side as I'm driving on the left. On the right hand side, the trees all the way along, and they're usually big, great green leaves. But as it was like literally each tree is like just a wave going across them. So every day you go past and they're going changing colours, the autumnal colours, but they were doing it like a cross from this tree to that tree, the different shades, and now they're all ready to fall off. But I just find autumn is stunning. So, and you love autumn, so thank you. Just thought I'd share that with you as well. Now, the crystal animal I was drawn to, Elsa, okay, is this lovely old horse here. All right. So now I feel like this is and the big eyes. Look at the big yellow eyes. Okay, they're good eyes. They're not just because they're yellow. All right. But would you? Oh, it's a little boy as well. I've just been shown. We won't go there, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's. Oh, it's his tail. I need my. Should have gone Specsavers. Okay, so we won't ignore that though. All right, Elsa, would you understand, okay, that you feel sometimes, I don't know if it's to do with health or just mindset, but thank you. Um, but it's the mindset, but just feel very tired at the moment. Okay. I just feel like I've worked and worked and worked, and I just feel I've not had a chance to have any time off. And any time you are at home, it's your rest time. I feel very much that you're still having to do loads of other things, and I just feel it's just no time, no rest. Okay, all right, and that's why I feel tired, tired, poor horse here. Okay, all right. Um, very tired. Thank you for confirming that, my lovely. Okay, so what can we do to help you feel uplifted and feel re-energized? Okay, so now, somebody mentioned, I do apologise, I read it very quickly but didn't make comment. Somebody commented on my new hairstyle, right? I had it all chopped off the other week. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that compliment. But for you, Elsa, I just feel very much that I want to sweep your hair, whether you've got hair or not. I want to sweep it to one side. I just feel like I want to sweep all your problems, all your thoughts, etc., and that tiredness to one side, and just say, I'll deal with you later. I'm going to deal with me now. You deal with you now. Okay. And I feel very drawn to the fact that I want to um where am I being shown? I will. It's like clarity of mind, Elsa, if this makes sense to you. I feel like I'm being shown. If you notice, it's like lines and that. It's very clearly defined with the mane and the tail. Okay, they're lines going through, and I'm in my mind's eye. I'm seeing like a brush going through, and I'm doing it as a therapy, as a relaxation type of thing, and I feel very drawn to that. That it's unless you've got your own masseur. I'm trying to get the other half to become a masseur, but after nearly 17 years, it's still not there. Okay. Um, anyway, sometimes we have to take things into our own hands. If you are able to, I feel very drawn to the fact of just taking yourself out of your situation. I feel very drawn to the fact that I want to take you into a place where you can look after yourself. Um, it's maybe not literally, by the way, just listen to what I'm saying initially, because I never know what is going to come out of my mouth at times. I feel very drawn to the fact that okay, thank you. I don't know if there's you and another dependent, or you are one of two with two dependents, if this makes sense to you. All right. And I just oh, bless you. Okay. Um, very quickly, bear with me. Going to pause that just for a minute. Somebody just said she have to go soon, but could send some healing thoughts to a neighbour, Kim, who's going through chemo at the moment. She's a lovely lady. I'm sure she is, and to you and to Kim as well. So much healing, and you lot watching, send that healing out to Kim. All right. So thank you. All right. So back to you, Elsa. Um, Yes, would that make sense to you? Like you're either one of two or you have two dependents, please. Okay, people that you're caring for, looking out for, that sort of thing. And I feel also that I will. I'm being drawn to the horse's neck here as well. So if you can see it around the neck, there's like a line going, if you can see it in the right light. Um, well, just trust me, there's a neck thing going around the horse's neck here, okay? But it's like I just want it's like you're being corralled, you're being one of two. Thank you for confirming that, Elsa. But I feel like I've got almost like not a collar on, but I feel like you're being held, you feel like you're being held back, if that makes sense. And I want to give you a free rein, okay? So it's like the other commitments, the things that you're dealing with around you, is I just feel like there's too so much pressure to make things right, but I just feel like I want to say give you free rein, as in do what you need to do to get it done. As long as you're being kind, compassionate, caring, considerate, etc. And I just feel there because it's like you're not trusting, they're not trusting in your skill set, if that makes sense to you, Elsa. And I just feel very much drawn to the fact that when I feel that way, as I'm saying that to you, I feel like I want to smile, I want to say, come on, get on with it, Elsa, because you've got it. Okay. But I feel like I want to. Wow. Okay. Don't know where you live, but if you're having problems with lights or it's very dark, but what I'm being shown is a very, very high beamed torch shining behind me. So it's shining, it's like shining through. And I don't know if you do your healing, etc., but I feel very drawn to the healing side of it. Now, I know we've just been asked to send healing to Kim, who's going through chemo at the moment, that lovely lady. But I feel like you're shining your light through you to others around you, and I feel like you're trying, it's almost like you're treading water as well in regards to um just trying to shine that light. Some people are not accepting it, but don't stop being you, if that makes sense, Elsa. There you go. All right. Okay. Even when people don't realize you're healing, you know, or they might say, oh, I don't want any of that stuff. Oh, no, don't do that. But actually, you're already sending that healing because they obviously need some healing. Healing isn't about religion, healing is about energy, it's about sending that through. Okay, with good intentions and knowing that. So it's just acknowledging that. You are tired, Elsa. You feel tired. So some of that healing, you need to be taking some of that on board for yourself. There's a lot of it to go round. Although I'm Reiki master teacher, I do Rihani, I do all these things, different modalities of healing, no matter what. It all comes through, in my opinion, the universal healing energies. The rest of it just helps working with ascended masters, all of that, the archangels, all of it. Yeah. It's where it goes, it needs to go. So continue doing that. Oh, thank you. And I'll accept that as well. But right back at you, Elsa. You are awesome. And you've put the green heart on there as well, and that love. All right, because that is what you do. But please turn it round a little bit on yourself, because you've got to look after yourself first and foremost. Otherwise, you're always giving, and your body sort of doesn't take in, absorb what it's needed to do to get on with it. Okay. I will. I'm also being drawn to, we've already said autumn, but I want to take you through to spring, but January, February, March, around about March, April. Mar- February, March, April, that period of time when everything changes around you, the things are growing, coming through, the animals are chirping, the little flowers, the little green shoots. I want to bring you through to the springtime. And I just feel that that brings you up, it raises your energy levels, your thoughts and feelings, and it gives you that extra boost. Tap into that feeling, and that will help you. All right. With all your healing, no, oh, it's spring now. Get that, okay? But tap into the feeling, that energy that you feel. Go and sit in the middle of a field if you're able to. Watch out for raging bulls and cows and stuff, because they're not very funny when they charge you. But I'm on about in a safe environment. Just go along and be grounded with Mother Nature and feel the energies coming from the crown, through the crown chakra, all the way through your body, and just down through your feet and into Mother Earth. And that will stay with you as well. All right. So then you're beautiful. You can release that mane and go for a gallop around the field, okay, even if it's just mentally. All right, but please take that, and thank you for all your beautiful healing that you're doing. I wish you all the best, Elsa. And I know other people have been watching and been asking, but I've run out of time now and I do have to go. I've got an appointment at 7 o'clock UK time, so I need to get ready for that. And I wish you all the best, and I'm back in 2 weeks' time. Okay, so to everyone, blessings and be well, be kind. All right, thank you. Bye bye.